Namaste children, how are you all? I hope you are all fine and your family is also safe. That's good. Let me introduce myself. My name is Netravati, science teacher for primary section. I happily welcome you all for the academic year 2021 and 2022. Now, so you were all promoted to first standard to second standard, isn't it so? So we are all grown up children. Is it so? Yeah. So today we are going to discuss one content. So can you guess children what is that? Okay, let me give clue for that. We will wear new dresses, our mother will prepare delicious sweets and we'll pray for the God, we'll go to temple. Yeah, you were all right. Your answer is correct. That is our festivals. One more thing, do you know children? India is the 7th largest country in the world and it is called as Hindustan or Bharat. And do you know one more name is called for India? What is that? Yes, you are right children. That is land of festivals. So we have so many festivals in our India. Isn't it so? Though so many religion people are staying in India, but we are all one. We will all together celebrate festivals. So let us discuss few festivals. Okay. So there are two types of festivals. One is religious festivals and another is national festivals. So what is the difference between these two? Religious festival will be celebrated by particular religion people, but national festivals we will celebrate all over the India on the same date. Okay, let us see what are those. So let us start with national festivals. So national festivals are Republic Day, Independence Day and Gandhi Jayanti. So many national festivals are there, but let us study these three first. Now, first one is Independence Day. So we all know 300-400 years back, Britishers were ruling our country. We were slave under them. So after so many years of struggle, we got freedom. We became free from Britishers. Under the leadership of Mahatma Gandhi ji, we got freedom on the 15th August 1947. So on that day all over the India we will celebrate Independence Day. Fine. So next one is Republic Day. So this we will celebrate on 26 January 1950. So that day Constitution came to the action. Fine. So you are all thinking about what is Constitution, isn't it so? So Constitution means some rules and regulations should be followed by the Indian citizen, the people who are living in India. So that all rules and regulations together called Constitution. Fine. Okay. So that Constitution came in action on January 26, 1950. So every year, January 26, we will celebrate Republic Day. Fine. Now, one more national festival, that is Gandhi Jayanti. So this we will celebrate on October 2nd. Why is it so? Because Gandhiji born on 2nd October 1869. So that's why we are celebrating October 2nd as Gandhi Jayanti all over the India every year. So this is about the national festivals. Now let us discuss about our religious festivals. So as I told, religious festivals are celebrated by different religion people. So let us study few of them. So here some religious festivals are Ganesha Chaturthi, Deepavali, Navaratri, Dashera, Christmas, Sankranti, Yugadi, Holi, Guru Purab and Eid. So let us study few in these. Okay, so let us start with Deepavali. So what we all will do in the Deepavali festival? You all know, we will all wear a new dress, do puja for Goddess Lakshmi, go to the temple, and our favorite one, we will decorate our house with diyas and garlands, and we will draw beautiful rangoli in front of our house. Isn't it so, children? We will all do these things. Now, let us discuss Navaratri and Dashera. What we will do in this festival? So, Navaratri means 9 nights. We will do puja for different goddesses such as Lakshmi, Saraswati, Parvati, Durga, etc. On the 10th day, that is means Dasera. Das means 10 in Hindi. Okay, on the 10th day, we will do puja for Durga Mata and we will dance. So, this is about the Navaratri and Dasera festival. And one more thing we will do in Dasera. We will burn the effigies of Ravana and his brothers. Now, so, let me tell you more about Dasera festival. So, children, tell me how many of you have known about the story of Ramayana? Raise your hand. Yes, almost all. So, you might have heard from grandparents and you might have watched in the TV. Isn't it so? So, anyway, you all know the story of Ramayana. So let me tell you in short. Okay, we all know the story of Ramayana, and in that, the demon king Ravana kidnapped Sita and took her to Sri Lanka. So that time Rama fought for the rescue of Sita. So he went to Sri Lanka. Finally, with the help of Hanumanta, he killed the demon king Ravana. So on behalf of this, we will celebrate Dasara festival as the victory of good over evil. On that day, Ram Leela, that is story of Rama, will be presented on stage as drama. So this is about the Dasara festival. Now let us discuss one more festival, that is Christmas. So this festival is celebrated by Christian people. So what they will do in this festival? So they will go to the church and pray for the God and prepare cakes, cupcakes and so on. Now let us discuss one more festival, that is Eid. So this festival is celebrated by Muslim people. So during this festival, what they will do? They will go to the mosque and they will do 1 month fasting. After 1 month fasting, they will see a beautiful moon at night. Then they will eat something and go to the mosque for prayer. So one more festival let us discuss, that is Guru Purab. So this festival is celebrated by Sikh people. So here also they will go for the Gurudwara, that is their temple, and offer the prayer to the God and arrange for the langas. Langas is nothing but Annaprasada, as we do in our temples. Well, let us discuss few more points about the Guru Purab festival. As I told you, Sikh people will celebrate Guru Purab, and this is also called as Guru Nanak Jayanti. On this auspicious day, Sikh people will read their holy book called Guru Granth Sahib, and there is a big celebration in the Golden Temple, Amritsar. As I told you, langar will be arranged, that is free meal for the poor people. So this is about the Guru Purab. Children, let us discuss few more festivals. The birthday of great people is also celebrated as festivals. For example, birthday of Mahavir is celebrated as Mahavir Jayanti, and birthday of Buddha is celebrated as Buddha Purnima. These two are religious festivals. And birthday of the great legend Missile Man Sir Abdul Kalam ji is celebrated as Students' Day all over the India, and the birthday of Dr. Sarvapalli Radhakrishnan is celebrated as Teachers' Day all over the India. Let us discuss about Sankranti festival. It is also called as Harvest Festival. In this festival, farmers will put together their grown crops and worship the crops. Along with that, farmers worship sun, rain, water, nature, cow, etc. As I told you, Sankranti is a harvest festival and we will worship nature, water, cow, sun. So that means we are treating sun, cow, nature as God, and we give respect and we worship them. Isn't it interesting fact, children? So how can we forget to discuss about the Ganesha Chaturthi? We all love Ganesha Chaturthi. Isn't it, children? So we will enjoy while celebrating Ganesha Chaturthi festival. It is also called as Vinayaka Chaturthi. Lord Ganesha is God of prosperity and wisdom. During this festival, people pray Lord Ganesha with their great devotion. In this occasion, people keep the idol Ganesha at their home, do pujas and prepare delicious sweets, offer to the Lord Ganesha and celebrate, and one fine day they immerse Ganesha idol in the water. So children, we have discussed many festivals in this class and we come to know about the festivals in this class. That is why India is called as land of festivals. Okay, and one more last festival let us discuss here, that is Holi. We all love Holi, isn't it so, children? So even in the Holi, what we will do? We will play with colors, isn't it? So that is a very special thing of this festival, and we have to keep in mind that so we have to use the colors. Those should be eco-friendly and those should not harm our skin. Okay, such colors we have to use. That is called organic colors. While buying colors, please keep in your mind that whether you are buying organic colors or chemical colors. Fine. So let us do one small activity, making diya with colorful paper. So for that you all need these required things. So now pause the video, get all those things immediately. And you can make colorful diyas like this and decorate your house during festivals. Now, I hope you are clear about the content what we have learned today. So, be safe at home. Take care. Dhanyavad.